PayPal has just launched their stablecoin out of nowhere. I don't think anyone expected it. There was no talks about them coming out with their own stablecoin, right? But we know PayPal wants to get into the space in a major way too. They do offer, they're like a mini crypto exchange. I don't believe they allow you to withdraw your crypto yet, but they certainly allow you to buy. So now they have this new one called PayPal USD, PYUSD, which could be used to buy crypto, and they want to make it so that their two products, Venmo and PayPal, right? You can transfer this PYUSD between them, right? And this is issued by Paxos, which is kind of interesting because according to SEC, stablecoins are securities. And this may have been in works for quite some time. Paxos was also sued for creating BUSD, right? So how come this could come out, through Paxos? I don't know. Maybe PayPal's just ignoring everything and just telling Paxos just go ahead. So it's kind of weird. Binance is going to offer service in El Salvador. Well, that's no surprise. El Salvador is so pro-crypto, or I should say pro-Bitcoin, but still no surprise. And I know XRP Army wants to know, well, where is XRP heading? Right now, XRP is at 66 cents, which is pretty good. Close to back up to 70 cents. But I saw this. One analyst thinks that if it could break this one Fibonacci level, which is the 78.6 Fibonacci level, which is $1.30, so roughly double. If it can break through that, XRP can hit $21 by the end of 2025, which would be the end of the next parabolic run. So you do the math, $21 from 60 something cents right now. That's like 30x. That's like 35x. That's a lot. Can it happen? I don't know. That would throw XRP. I don't know. That throw it into the trillions. So no, would it? No. It would throw it into like over $1 trillion. So I don't know. I guess it could happen. But is it likely? I don't think so. But XRP Army does. And if you have a large group of individuals that think it can happen and continue to hold on DCA, maybe it will happen. So I'll leave it at that. Meme coin Shib, which is up 8% today, climbing the ladder, up about 15% this week, and overall up about 25% for last month, which isn't too shabby. Just trails XRP. But why is Shib going up? Okay, well, because Shibarium is coming. Okay, Shibarium validators are going live. The testnet has been stopped. This has been hyped up for many, many, many years. And in fact, next week, this will go live. Shitoshi Kusama, okay, who is kind of like the current lead developer, already said he's going to make an appearance in Toronto next week and announce this. So many, many, many people are very bullish on this, right? Shibarium, which is a layer 2. Layer 2 for all these new dApps to come aboard. Okay, so now they don't have to worry about high gas fees or congestion because Shib is utilizing Ethereum, right? But now they have their own L2, and who knows? And then also Bone is going to be the gas token for Shibarium. So a lot of people are also looking into Bone as well. And recently, Shib and Bone has some ties with Binance too. The biggest story of the day has to be this, but to be quite frank, you look at XRP, XRP did not really move today. Down 0.5%, a little bit lower than this morning, so it's not like anyone's really panicking over this. So this has been rumored for a few weeks now. And there's just really one thing, from my interpretation, is one thing that the SEC is going after. Okay. The SEC is not disputing the fact that XRP is a security. They're disputing the fact that they're still in a case with Ripple. Okay. That case is not over. Judge Torres ruled that all the XRP Ripple sold in the secondary market, okay, that is not considered a security sale. It's okay. So what Judge Torres ruled that was not okay is the sales to institutional investors, okay? So from my understanding, what the SEC is trying to do is trying to make it so that all the secondary sales that XRP has done, you know, I don't know how much they've been selling, but they've been selling a lot over the years. The SEC is trying to appeal that part, saying that is still considered legal token sales. Okay, so that is what I think this is all about. I don't think they're trying to appeal the fact that XRP isn't a security. They're just trying to make it so that they can, I guess, get more money out of Ripple at this point. Okay, I think that's the main reason they want to do this, because, yes, it was deemed that Ripple conducted a legal token sale to institutional investors. Now the SEC wants to go after more money by saying all of their sales, which has been in billions over the years, are also all legal sales, right? So yeah, that's what it's about. And of course, this comes right before the jury trial between Ripple and SEC, okay? And this is all relating to what I just said, because Ripple violated, I guess, security laws by selling to institutional investors, right? So there's that still pending, and I guess the SEC wants to tack on that, right? And that's still coming, or are they go settle? You know, that's still up in the air. But yeah, that is what this latest thing is about. SoFi Bank, they started as a crypto company, turned into a bank. You know, they recently reported, and they have $170 million worth of crypto in their balance sheet, which includes Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Doge, and Cardano. Okay, so like you have random companies that just hold a whole bunch of crypto. And then this site lists out even more companies, right, including MicroStrategy and Tesla and mining companies like HUD-8 and Marathon. And then you have like Coinbase and Block and all these other ones, okay? I mean, in total here, just publicly traded companies from several countries already hold $7 billion worth of Bitcoin, 237,000 worth, right? And who knows who hasn't disclosed? And what about private companies that does not have to report on their balance sheet? You just don't know. You just don't know at this point. That's why the reserves of all the exchanges keeps on going down. You know, retail investors just think that there's infinite amount of Bitcoin and Ethereum, and we never have to worry about supply. That's simply not true. We have so many charts that show the reserves keep dropping and dropping and dropping back to 2016, 2017 levels. Soon it'll drop back down to 2011 levels and go below that, because these guys are not messing around. When they buy thousands at a time. Let's not forget, when BlackRock needs to start buying for its ETF, how many Bitcoins it needs to buy. It could buy like 100,000 right away. It could buy more than MicroStrategy, right? In fact, BlackRock is a majority, not a majority, but it's one of the largest shareholders of MicroStrategy, in case you guys didn't know. BlackRock is a major investor in many of the Bitcoin companies already, including a lot of the mining companies. Same thing with Fidelity. Fidelity owns a large portion of a lot of mining companies as well, right? So it's not like they're not in it. They're already in it, but they're going to need a lot more. They're going to need a whole bunch of Bitcoins when those spot Bitcoin ETFs get approved, because in order for them to sell the shares of the ETFs, they need to hold a lot of Bitcoin. You know what? Fantom Fantom is now exploring the possibility of converting themselves into a L2 for Ethereum. Okay, I didn't know this, but according to this article, Celo already made the move. Celo was a L1, but they decided that there's no point in running their own chain. They're utilizing optimism or optimistic rollups to become a L2 for Ethereum. And that is actually what Fantom is exploring, because basically, I think they determined that you can't compete with Ethereum. They're EVM compatible, but they just can't compete. So now, you know, Fantom suffered their horrible hack, 100-something million recently. So they're trying to get beyond that. But now they're talking about, well, let's just basically make ourselves a layer 2 for Ethereum. So we're still EVM compatible. And then I don't know what's going to happen with their own Fantom token if that happens. But now they're talking about that as well. So, I mean, like, a lot of L2 news. That's what I was saying. A lot of L2 news for Ethereum. But here's the thing. That's why no one should ignore Ethereum.